Guys, I hate to break it to you, but you got some bad habits that are killing your style. In today's video, 5 bad habits which are bringing down your image. Bad habit number 1, you keep your hands in your pockets. Now, in some cultures, keeping your hands in your pocket is going to be perceived as bad manners. But a lot of body language experts, they talk about this, and the information out there, it really depends on the culture, the situation. Many people, though, do perceive that as a man is hiding something. Why do guys put their hands in their pockets? Oftentimes, it's they don't know what to do with it. It's a habit they've fallen into because they're nervous. They just simply want to place their hands somewhere. Now, if you're going to do it, there is a right way and a wrong way to place your hands in your pocket. The way that is going to come off as strongest and most dominant is going to be to place your hands in your pockets and actually have your thumbs out. This is going to come off for most people as simply this guy is confident, he knows what he's talking about, if they're going to perceive it in a positive way. But the opposite is actually to take your thumbs and just simply put those in your pockets and have your fingers out. This is perceived by many people as rebellious. Now, how to break this habit? For me, I found is actually keeping my hands occupied. So oftentimes I'm going to touch my ring finger. This is just a habit that I've fallen into, and I think it's not as distracting as putting my hands in my pockets. For some guys, it may be touching their watch, it may be actually touching their own fingers, it may be holding a pen when you're giving a presentation. What you want to avoid, though, is this becoming overly distracting. You don't want to be that guy spinning the pen or actually cracking his fingers. That is going to be overkill. Bad habit number 2 that's killing your style: poor oral hygiene. Guys, you got to take care of your teeth. So first off, you've got to brush twice a day. You don't want to go 15 hours between actually eating something that has a lot of sugar, because what that sugar is going to do, it's going to form plaque on your teeth. That's going to create gingivitis, which leads to gum disease, guys, which is bad news. I know. I got it. So that's another thing. It's like, I brush my teeth twice a day. What happened? I didn't go to the dentist for about a year. Yes, I skipped those checkups. You got to go to the dentist every 6 months. They're going to remove the plaque on your teeth, and that's going to prevent gingivitis. Now, let's talk about brushing technique, because a lot of you guys are using an old toothbrush. You're proud of the fact, I've had this toothbrush for 2 years and I haven't replaced it. No, replace your toothbrush every 3 months. Why? Because you want to make sure those bristles are in good condition, are actually doing what they need to. You've got to have the right technique. You've got to go in circles. Your dentist has told you this many times. So many of us go back and forth like this. Now, you may be asking, Antonio, where'd you get that great looking electric toothbrush? This is the Brio Smart Clean, gentlemen, the paid sponsor of today's video, and an amazing toothbrush. For 6 months, I've been testing 31,000 brushes per minute. That's pretty amazing. And for those of you that have bad technique like I did, this is awesome, because I simply just put this up there against the teeth, go in little circles. It does all the work. Now, it has 5 settings. It's got the clean setting. It's got the white setting, it's got the polish setting, it's got the massage setting. Yes, it has a massage there, and it's got the sensitive setting for those of you with sensitive teeth. But what I really love about this is how much attention they paid to the bristles. These guys actually paid very close attention to them, and they offer them at a great price through subscription, so you don't even have to think about it. Also, as a busy guy, as a traveler, I love the fact it's got a 6-week battery life. Guys, that's double the industry standard. This is basically the perfect electric toothbrush. Highly recommended. I'm linking to them down in the description. Take advantage of the deal I've got down there for you. You're going to get a great discount. Take advantage of it. Awesome company. Highly recommended. Bad habit number 3, poor introduction skills. Let's face it, you don't introduce yourself to other people. You walk into a party, maybe a networking event, and you stand off on the corner, you drink a few beers, get that liquid courage going. Guys, that's not the way it goes. Take the initiative, put your hand out there, and introduce yourself. Actually ask them what their name is. Remember their name by associating it with somebody. Listen to them. Don't just wait for your turn to speak. Listen to what they have to say. Ask them some good questions. And this is a bonus, but when other people are around who are outside the conversation, maybe trying to get in, introduce them, bring them in, introduce this person to that person. When you have this ability to actually be good at introductions, it is something that people remember you, and they actually very much do appreciate it. Bad habit number 4, I think, well, honestly, bad habit number 4 is using crutch words. And I admit, I use crutch words. I know this is something I need to get better at. And why do we use crutch words? Because we're trying to stall. We're trying to give ourselves some time to actually think before we talk. Well, how about you do this? How about you become comfortable with silence and you talk a bit slower? You talk with more of a deliberate manner and be prepared. If you're going to give a presentation, if you're going to be talking with a group of individuals and you know this is coming up, we'll actually have everything laid out. Nothing wrong with actually having your notes in front of you. Guys, when it comes down to it, identify. Then go out there and seek. When you've identified that honestly, these are filler words, identify them and actually count them. Work to go in and destroy them to make sure that you take this stuff out and you're going to fall back on it. I know I do, but it's something that you can work on, you can get better. And if you address this, you will definitely level up your image and style. The next bad habit that's killing your style, biting your nails. So how to change this? Admit to yourself that you've got this problem. How to actually improve it. First off, maybe consider going to get a manicure. By keeping your nails short, hey, you're not going to have an issue. I think that getting a manicure is perfectly fine, especially if you're trying to break a bad habit like this. Another thing that you could do is use bitter nail polish. Yes, gentlemen, put nail polish on. It's very bitter. It's actually made specifically for men and women that bite their nails. And when you go in to bite, you are going to taste it and you're going to retract. You're going to realize what you're doing because oftentimes this is something that's unconscious, something that we don't think about. We just naturally fall into. You want to find a way to break this habit. All right, gents, now it's your turn. I want to hear from you down in the comments. Which bad habits did I miss? Which ones would you add to this video? Be honest with yourself. Identify what bad habit you have. Maybe even let me know down in the comments and what action you're going to take to improve it. And go see your dentist every 6 months. Take care of your teeth, guys. The Brio Smart Clean, an amazing toothbrush. Proud to work with these guys because I love this toothbrush. I love the 5 settings. Again, that clean, that white, that polish, that massage, sensitive. These guys have this great subscription service, which actually charges a fair price, I think, and you don't have to think about it. You can get these things sent to you automatically. Just a great company that I think if you have had issues with gingivitis or gum disease, you definitely want to check this out. But guys, take care. I appreciate you, and that's it. Why are you still here watching this video? What's going on? Are you waiting for something magical to happen? Maybe you're waiting to watch me brush my teeth? Guys, that's it. There is no more video here. Go do your thing.